Hola. So my plans for this stream are to do 3 8-cube attempts and finish it off with a 20-cube attempt. So my goal for the 8-cube attempts is to get at least one of them sub 20, and my goal for the 20-cube attempt is to get it sub hour. Hoping that could happen. That would be pretty cool. For the 8-cube attempt, I guess I could start scrambling. So let's do this. Gathering the cubes right now. Okay, 5, 6. This isn't complete goal because of the stickers, but whatever. This isn't official. 7. And then I'll just... Are there any cubes that are not currently scrambled? I don't think so. Looks like I'll have to solve it. Okay, gathered 8 cubes. Now, time to scramble. So, wait. Anybody watching? Says 1 watching, but nobody's commented in the live chat yet. Oh, 1 like. Yeah, boy. I just reconstructed my official 6.23, and apparently it was only 34 moves the way I executed it, and it was like 5.5 TPS. It was bad. Oh, it's Sean. Hi, Sean. So, wait, since there are 2 Seans, when I say Sean, then how are people going to know which Sean I'm talking about? How about I'll say, I'll say Big Sean and Little Sean. I don't know. Whatever. That's stupid. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. I'm going to start scrambling for Blind of the Multi. Wait. Oh, I hate Tin Mom. I don't know how I liked this in the past, but it used to be my main. Oh, yay. That's fun. I think I just corner twisted. I don't know what I did. Wait. What did I do? I just did something stupid. Ooh, I know this ZBLL. Okay, let's see. Let's try scrambling that again without a corner twist. And I did it correctly. Now, for the next cube. Perfecto. Okay. And last scramble. Okay. Let's hope I can actually concentrate this time. For some reason, in the past few days, my concentration level has gone down. Stack man as a cube cover. Okay. Oh, it says 2 viewers now. That's cool. Okay, should I start? Yeah, I should start because this stream is gonna take a while. Oh, okay. Time to set up the camera angle. Perfecto. I think it is perfect. Anybody else comment in the live chat? Nope, not yet. Starting the first attempt now. Muted my computer. Let's do this. Should probably clear off my desk. Okay. And then I can't really do anything about my lamp there because I don't feel like picking it up. Whatever. Okay, I'm starting. Oh wait, timer's here. Oops. Okay. 8 out of 8, not sub 20. That was going really good for me. To be honest, I thought it would be like way under sub 20, but kind of disappointing. The speed is kind of disappointing, but could have been better if I didn't have so much pauses. I need to work on my think ahead. It's been getting better, but it's just so much room for improvement. On the last cube, no, this was the last cube, I think. I don't even know. But I, for my last 3 corner targets, I executed them as edges and then realized I did it wrong. So then I had to undo those 3 and then execute them as corners. So that could have saved some time, but now I'm gonna do another one. It was 2031.334. 8 out of 8 though, that's pretty good. Memo was good, execution was Per cube, let's see how much time that is per cube. Ew, 233 per cube. Without those little small mistakes, could have definitely been sub 20. But that memo was so successful for me. It just all worked out. Whoa, just Zachary. Okay, now I'm gonna do another one because 8 cubes really helps me. It's like the most important amount because it's how I do my big amounts 8 at a time, like the way I memorize them. I'm gonna edit one of my posts on blind support group. I have like a progression post where I keep track of my attempts and stuff. So I'm gonna add something to the post. If I could even find my post. Where is it? Tommy Cherry. I just got YouTube notifications. New subscriber, new subscriber, new subscriber. And then oof. Okay. Okay, I updated my post. Okay, time to do 8 more cubes. Yeah, so now I'm gonna get started scrambling. Just making sure none of them are the same scramble. It looks good. 2 cubes left. If I recall correctly, I've only ever gotten 8 out of 8 sub 20 once. Or no, I think it was 7 out of 8, but I've only done 8 cubes sub 20 once. It was like 1930 something. It was this summer, and I was doing multi-blind quite a bit. I'll stack my last cube cover with your reviews. Okay, I'll start my next attempt. Okay, that was a lot worse than last attempt. Actually. Okay, 5 out of 8. 22-25. Not terrible, I guess, but definitely not good. Yeah, that's pretty disappointing. Kind of expected to be in this one, and then this one, I'm not sure what I did. This one, 2 twisted corners. Let me think why I did that. Cube number 6, I think. Yeah, it was, so. Oh, I think I did N instead of Q. And then this one, I kind of just messed up on. Even though this was like the easiest scramble ever. It was really easy to memorize. 8 edge targets and 8 corner targets, but letter pairs are so easy. If I got this in a real blind solve, it would have probably been like a 26. So one more 8 cube attempt and then on to the 20 cube attempt. It's gonna be fun. First, I'm just checking Hangouts notifications. All format is correctly on my team. Oh, now I need to update my blind support group post. Edit post. Let's see. I'll be right back. I need to go use the restroom. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Sean, I'll send you the link. We should race 2 cubes versus 8 cubes. There is the link on Hangouts. Okay. Oh, I should probably unmute so that I'll hear you when you join. And now I'll start scrambling. There's no paper towel or whatever in my bathroom, so kind of just have to rub the sink water on my shirt. Yeah, I'll start scrambling. My hands are a tiny bit wet, but whatever. I'm gonna turn my fan off. Actually, no, I'm not, because it's hot in here.
Whoa, the stream is really lagged. It just said, okay, Sean, I'll send you the link just now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just realized, I was like, whoa. I was like, he sent me the link like 2 minutes, or like, I don't know how long.
It's like 20 seconds behind. There's probably...
I don't know. Okay. I have to use these 2 cubes because they have no logos.
Do you use rooms?
I don't want... What?
Do you use rooms?
I'm trying to do something like that. I watched an oral author's video. I'm doing something similar. Like, I imagined my edges of one cube. I was sitting right here in this desk, and there was this like animation character right here, like throwing Kit Kats in my mouth, and then like a plane shot out of my stomach or whatever. But I got all those. I solved that cube completely correct, so that's good.
Basically, this is exactly how I do it. So in each room there are 5 set locations. 3 of them for edges, 2 of them for corners. And I memorize 4 per location, but on the third location the amount varies because it depends on how many targets I have, and on the 5th location it varies because it depends on how many targets I have. And then I just memorize images going on at each location.
Yeah, so, right. For me,
really
for me, since I'm doing 2 cubes, that's all I'm doing right now. I do my last set of edges just like I do in 3 blind. So I just do audio, and then I just solve them right after that. Then I make since I'm bad, I kind of do it like rooms or locations or whatever. I put like corners of one and one, and then edges of one and one, and then corners of one in another. But I don't know. Not necessarily rooms. Like I did it where like the corners of one were like in another location from something else. Like I kind of imagined something, and then wait, what was my other corners?
I think
I don't remember.
So much better like right now if you just use rooms like I do. Like
so I should try to do an entire cube in one place or something.
Yeah. 5 locations, 3 for edges, 2 for corners, 1 or 2 images at each location. Be creative, because that definitely helps with memo.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my box? Here it is. Yeah. The locations I memorize are the same during every cell, because it's good to get used to memorizing at certain locations, because then you'll be less hesitant thinking about the location.
So are you doing 8 cubes again?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do 20.
Okay.
So you want to race 8 versus 2?
Okay. Wait. Let me scramble real quick. It's only 2 cubes. It shouldn't take long. Oh, I need to change the amount back to 2. The default amount is 5.
Here's an example of how much learning rooms helped me. So before I used rooms, I was averaging like 5 to 6 minutes, and it was rare that I got a success. Well, and then I learned rooms one night. It took like 2 cells to get used to. The first 2 cells were like 6 minutes, but then I shattered my PB single by like over 2 minutes.
Wait, this is on multi-blind?
No, it was on 3 blind. Like when I first learned.
You did rooms in 3 blind.
What?
You did rooms in 3 blind?
Yeah, temporarily.
Oh, so you did everything as in like you didn't use audio for anything?
No, but it was really helpful, like making my time get cut in half from about 6 minutes to about 3 minutes. And then after that, I learned to just make images for corners, and then audio edges and solve corners.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with like sometimes I forget my corner memo after edges though, so I guess like that would help.
Yeah, like at first you would have to go over the corner images a lot to make sure you don't forget. And that
Yes, yeah, I was trying to do that today and I still forgot because I remember memo DQ and in my mind I thought of Chick-fil-A instead of Dairy Queen. So then I was like, I don't remember memoing Chick-fil-A or like C.
But what letter pair or pairs would be Chick-fil-A?
I don't know, like CK? That's what I would think because I would do, yeah, because if it's no, not CK, CF. I don't know why. I don't know what. I'd have to.
Friends.
I don't think I've ever used Chick-fil-A in one before, but DQ, like that just sounds like Dairy Queen.
Yeah, for DQ, depending on like what the letter pairs near it are, I would either think of like disqualified or Dairy Queen. Most of the time it's Dairy Queen.
What about OQ?
What?
What about OQ?
Awkward.
Oh, that's what I was doing today. I got that twice. OQ. I just thought of awkward, but I kind of like emphasized the Q, you know?
Yeah, even though there's no O or Q in awkward.
Yeah, I did the same thing, but I did it
The
today.
new spelling for awkward is OQUARD.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kidding.
I also the thing is and one thing I forgot I would try to remember parody. I imagined I imagined this person that was like doing my last 3 letter pairs. I imagined them saying do an R perm or something for like parody because
I don't need to memorize there's parody at all in multi-blind because at the last location I just know there's parody if there's an odd number.
Yeah, I know that, but sometimes I just to help so I don't get confused, since I probably can because I'm bad. I try to remember that, but I could probably do it without.
I'm really careful about that. It's very rare that I either like.
On one of my cubes I did earlier, I had an even number of edges and an odd number of corners, so I ended up doing it wrong. I got confused during execution. But yeah.
Are you ready to start?
Oh, let me put my headphones on just because it helps, even though I'm probably not allowed to use these in comp.
Is it noise canceling or?
No, just regular. It just helps a little bit.
But it's not plugged into anything, is it?
No.
Oh, then yeah, that's legal. You could use that.
Okay.
As long as it's not plugged into anything, then you could use it.
I'm gonna mute my computer.
Okay, I'm muting now. See ya. Hello?
Oh, I got 0 out of 2. I was 3 edges off. How many did you get?
Yeah, 3 out of 5. No, yeah, 3 out of 8. Crap.
You got the same amount of points as me.
You know what I did?
Negative
You know what I
2.
did? I forgot corner. I forgot. Well, what happened was on the first four for the first 4 corner targets, I couldn't really remember the letters, so I wasn't sure if it was like if the letters I did remember. I didn't remember. I wasn't sure which attempt those were from, and I didn't know the order to do them in, so I just didn't do it.
I really have no idea what I did on this cube. It was 7 corners.
So this one, 3 corners off. This is like my most common DNF, 3 corners off. This one, oh wow, I don't know what I did. Twisted corner.
What the heck? That's annoying.
Execution, but you can't undo it or else it's a DNF. So once I accidentally did that, it became an automatic DNF. But
you're not allowed to twist it back at all.
No.
Oh, okay. Wait. What if it pops though?
That's different.
Okay.
Actually,
so you can intentionally make it pop, but that's not going to help you.
Yeah. I don't. The breaks are kind of unclear about that. Oh wait, or was it? Oh yeah, it was 3 out of 5. What am I saying?
I was 3 edges off on one of them. This one, I was the thing is that it was only 6 corners to memo, and then the edges, and it was no parity, no flipped anything. There was only 10 targets for edges and 6 for corners. So it was like a really nice scramble, I guess, because I had no parity. So I'd probably do good if it wasn't that, but I don't know what I did wrong. And then for this first one, I really have no idea. All I remember is that I think I mixed up the end of the edge memo, and I forgot about the 2 flipped edges, but I remembered, so I undid the corners and redid the flipped edges, but I have no idea what I did wrong. Maybe I did something weird during edges that messed up the corners, but I was really sure about that corner memo. It was, like, solid. I did that first. It was not hard. My corner memo was, like, PB. I got a PB in Dairy Queen. Again, I got DQ again. And then I had a tail, so I was wagging my tail, and it was shaped like a W. So wag W. What
really upsets me, though, about this attempt was that it probably was sub 20 before I had that huge pause at the end.
Yeah, for some reason, I thought I'm so tired, so I thought and I kept, like, mixing up, like, letters and stuff, but I fixed it, but I thought my attempt was, like, really, really bad, and I looked at it, I was like, it's 18 minutes, I was like, oh, that's not that bad. I thought maybe it was, like, 25 minutes or something.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like, it was very likely sub 20 before I had that huge pause, and then if I remembered correctly and then executed correctly, it would have been 4 out of 8 on the last cube if I got the last cube right. And then so almost got sub 20, but whatever. I'll probably try again tomorrow. What was a ZBLL? It was like I did a ZBLL correctly. Okay, now I'm gonna do the 20 cube attempt. Do you want to do any big attempt, like maybe 4 or something?
I don't know if I could do it. Should I just try? Should I try it?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I could get under an hour for 20, so maybe you should try 5.
I don't know. I think I should do 3 first. I feel like 3 would take well over 30 minutes because I have to memorize it.
Look, how about this? While I do my attempt, you learn rooms and then do a 3 cube attempt.
Learn rooms. Well, I watched Noah Arthur's video about it, so just memo each one in a different room.
Yeah, but seriously, actually do it though, because it makes you so much faster for memo.
Well, for one of these cubes, what I did is that I did the corner memo while I was at the table of getting my food at Dairy Queen. And the edge memos were in the bathroom at Dairy Queen. So does that count as a room?
Not well. What I do for rooms, which is very beneficial, is set locations, so the same locations every time. And what was I saying? Yeah, so basically, here's an example. So let's say, so I'll scramble my cube, and this is room number 13, the room I'm in right now. So, because I have 12 rooms from my old house, and this is my first room from this house. I have OIFA. Oh, I don't want to say what I pictured for that one, but somebody's doing something over here. This is my first location. I'm not going to say what because it's kind of messed up. NBQD. Okay, I'd memorize. So my bed right here is my second location. I'd memorize a nub riding a quad, and then WYHE. Way he. I don't really know what image I would memorize for that, but the TV is my third location over there, so something on the TV, and then UMIT. My bookshelf over there. I memorized somebody saying to the movie It, and then YNKQ. I don't really want to say what I would memorize for that, but my last location is the closet over there. So I'd memorize something going on at the closet. And then I would solve. I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. Whatever, you get the idea.
Wait, so what would you do for ZR?
What?
What would you do for ZR, like that pair?
Well, I don't use Z, I use Y.
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, I forgot. I used to use X, but then I changed it to Z. Yeah, probably Y might be easier.
Y is the best. But ZR, if I had to think of something for ZR, okay, this is gonna take like a few seconds of explaining, but so that my school mascot is Challengers, and during the afternoon announcements every day, the principal says Challengers soar. So then I'd probably picture like, I don't know, something's wrong with him, or he stutters or something and says Zor instead of soar.
Okay. So what I did in this attempt, I had ZRAISK. I just was lazy and I couldn't figure out ZR, so I just imagined just Zraisk. And I remembered the AI.
Good. Sometimes I use like quadruplets or even.
The only reason I did that is because I saw the post in that group where they were talking about that. So I just did it because of that.
I'm gonna gather the cubes now.
Oh wait, so if I use rooms, should the first room, should the first cube always like be in the same room?
Yeah. This is room number 13 and it always is.
Okay. So then I should just like make this room number 1 and then say some other room number 2.
Yeah, set locations and set rooms.
Well, technically you could have couldn't you have like infinite rooms?
Huh? What do you mean?
Because like any room that you've been to, you could just remember that. But that would be a lot to like remember the order.
I know, but it's really beneficial to remember the order.
I can remember 3 rooms. I
don't make the rooms all at once. Like every time I want to attempt a new bigger amount, like I walk into the room that I want to create and then decide the locations, and then I actually do a few 3 blind solves in that room just to get used to the location, and then I do the multi-blind attempt.
So I'm just gonna walk in this room and I'm gonna walk in the next room. I'm not gonna do blind solves, that takes way too long. I'm just gonna remember the order real quick.
Well, actually, you'll probably beat your PB by like 2 or 3 minutes on your first try.
Wait, I have to get 2 though.
What?
No, but I have to get 2 solved.
Yeah, but I recommend just doing a normal blind solve in the room.
Okay, yeah.
It
Oh,
is
then
very
yeah.
efficient. And
Okay.
anyway, what I'm gonna do will take probably over an hour, so you'll have time to do all that stuff, plus a 2 or 3 cube attempt.
Yeah.
I think a 3 cube attempt would be actually easier for you because you only have to get 2 out of 3, while 2 out of 2 you can't mess up at all.
Yeah.
Or no, what you could do too is, like this might sound stupid, but you could just only attempt 2 of the cubes, but go so safe, and then like purposely DNF the third one. But since you have, actually no, you could go for 2 out of 4, like take 40 minutes and go really safe on 2 cubes.
And have an official success.
No, but you actually could do that. Like,
Yes, I know.
people have done that officially.
Wait, but 1 out of 3 isn't a success, but 2 out of 3 is.
Yeah.
You always have to have at least 2, or it couldn't be a success. Because then that's just going blind. They used to count it, and there's still official results of that. But
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use this cube just because it has no logo, just because of that.
Yeah, but make the rooms. Trust me, you will thank me.
I will remember. I can remember that this is the first room. I can remember that this room right here.
Now choose 5 locations and choose in order for the locations.
I should make 5.
Yeah, 5 locations in the room.
Oh, in the room, and they should be in the same order.
What?
They should be in the same order. Like start with 1.
Yeah, and it makes it and here's a tip for deciding the locations. So make sure they're like locations that you see every day, and they're not like something really small, I guess. And it's better like for all of the locations to go clockwise instead of like jumping around the room, because then it just gets confusing.
So I could go here and then go here and then go there. That's all clockwise. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or some of my rooms I count clockwise just because.
Oh wait. So they should always be the same locations.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of my rooms, the starting location is near the door, because I picture myself like walking into the door and then something happens.
Well, the thing is that I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think for the first one, I'm gonna imagine me sitting right here because that's where I'm sitting right now. So when I'm memorizing it, I'm gonna start by sitting where I'm actually sitting in real life. Even though that wouldn't necessarily be that way, but I'm just gonna, if I was somewhere else and I just remember where I first did it.
Let's see. So seeing your room right now, your desk that you're sitting at would probably be a good first location.
And then I go to this. What about this closet?
And then maybe something happening in that closet, and then
I was probably gonna do the closet, then like this, like place my TV's at, then like a nightstand, and then I was gonna go to my bed because that's all clockwise.
Or maybe something like near all those trophies. There could be a location like.
I was thinking that for some reason I was thinking I wouldn't do that because I usually don't like do things around there every day, but usually I always go to I don't necessarily sit here every day, but when I cube I sit here. I always go to my closet. I always go to.
But also, you could probably make something like upsetting images happen, like maybe all your trophies break because of a certain letter pair.
Or like my TV falls over, or my fan falls on top of me while I'm sleeping, and I break my legs.
Yeah, so you could get really creative, and it's really helpful.
Yeah, I actually have a fear of my fan falling on top of me and hurting me. I'm not even lying. I literally have had that fear. No, because the only reason is because my fan goes so fast, my new fan, my mom's almost hit her head on it, and that would, like, she'd go in the hospital. Like she'd probably fly and hit my TV.
How long have you lived in your current house?
My entire life. But this is a new
but you still have that fear?
Fan. This is a new fan. The old fan used to be, like, really slow, so I never was scared of that. But my new fan gave me that fear because it's so fast.
Do you legitimately think it's going to fall, though?
No, okay, yeah. I don't. If I think about it, I can convince myself that it's not going to. But I just think of it, you know? Obviously, I know it's not going to fall, but that doesn't mean I'm not allowed to be scared of it happening, even though it's not going to.
Yeah, like a phobia I have at random times. I used to have this a lot, like, and it's really weird, but for some reason, like a few years ago, whenever I went to bed at night, I got really nervous that I was gonna get cancer for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It did. I got nervous for some reason. I was pretty stupid, but yeah.
I think. Wait, do you think starting with the same cubes would make a difference or no?
Starting with the same cubes?
Because I'm using 3 different brands of cubes. Do you think starting with the same?
Doesn't matter at all.
Because both my last 2 attempts, I started with a GTS 1, then did a Yen 3. So I'm just gonna try to be consistent, but I don't think it matters too much.
Then, no, don't get into a habit of having the same cube order, because then if you compete officially, you're not gonna get the same order.
Wait,
So,
why not?
well, technically, if you ask to put it in a certain order, isn't that technically unfairly?
Oh, well, I never said that. I would just say, like, I would put one in the first order. But that's probably not good for, like, if you're really good. But, okay, yeah. Not like I would saying, like, I would put it in that specific order.
Wait, what? Was I misunderstanding you before?
No, like, I would start in the same order. But I mean, like, when I started the attempt, like, when I started my time, I would, like, pick up this cube and then do this cube. But instead of just leaving it how it already was, just taking this one and going... But, like, with yours, that would be too difficult because you're doing, like, 20. But
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's rearrange this one. That's my GTS 2. Then I'll put my GTS 1. Then I have to put my GAN cube. Then I'll put my first MF3RS, then my second, then my third. This is MF3RS number 4 because it has a little smidge on the yellow sticker.
No, that's giving the competitor an advantage, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do I have all 20 cubes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's only 18. Okay. Oh, here's one. Are you creating your first room right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that in here, and then I'm trying to think what my second and third. I know what my second and third are gonna. I'm gonna travel counterclockwise in my house because it's not really possible to go clockwise because I'd be walking through the walls. I mean, I guess it is possible to go clockwise.
Well, some of my rooms are clockwise, some are counterclockwise. Most of them are clockwise.
I'm just because the way that my upstairs is. There's like 5 rooms in my upstairs, but it works better to go counterclockwise.
I need one more cube.
Well, technically, if in like a long time, if I got like too many rooms for my house, then you'd have to go to you'd have to imagine like a different place, or should you go there, or just imagine it?
Well, whenever making a new room, I recommend going to that room and looking in depth at the locations.
I could probably just do like my parents' karate school. That's where I'm hosting my competition if it ends up happening. I mean, the delegate said he's creating the page, so probably happening.
I'm telling you though, you're going to probably get a sub 4 on 3 blind by the end of tonight if you use rooms.
Really? Like you're saying like rooms for corners and edges? Like for an entire cube. You do it all like in long term.
Yeah, at your speed I just recommend using rooms for the entire cube.
Okay.
For everything. Blind related.
Yeah, I always just did audio for edges.
Yeah, at your speed I don't think that's good.
Well, I mean, I already did that. I already did full like actual memo for one of these cubes, so I could do it.
Trying to find the cubes right now that's the same size as all of these. Don't seem to be able to find them right now.
I got a 34 move solution for a 598. Pretty similar to your official, like in that it was only 30.
I see some big cells, but no, not
okay.
I see.
I want to mute the audio because I'm gonna try to like think about these rooms now.
What?
I'm gonna mute the audio so I can try to like think about these rooms and I guess like do a solve. I guess.
Yeah, do a solve while I scramble all my cubes. Sean? Sean Hartman. Where is Sean Hartman? Oh, he probably went into another room to explore the locations and I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. I'm gonna wait until he gets back. Oh, I hear him. He's coming back. There he is! Have you decided your locations for stuff?
I just did an entire memorization in this room for my first cube. And I sat in this location, then memoed like 4, and then went to my closet and memoed the next 4.
You agree that it's a lot more efficient than what you used to do?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense though. I guess it was easier because then I kind of just thought of that location and then did that.
Mm-hmm. So you memorized the whole cube?
Yeah.
Now try solving it.
I'm trying to remember what the first thing was.
Yes, two. Yes, two.
Oh, I remember. When?
After the first 2 or so solves, you'll get used to it, and you'll shatter all of your PBs.
I remember. I was trying to think of what my first thing was, and I remembered it. It was WNCD. You know how like some people, Daniel Wanamaker, right? People like call him Waniel, right? So I thought of Wan, which was Daniel Wanamaker. It was him, and he was hugging someone in my class named Cade. on my desk. They were miniature people, like this tall. What did I do in my closet? I do remember. I'm trying to remember the corners. I remember the edges very well. It was Rue. Oh, I remember it. It was Rue. What was the next? Rue, AO. Someone was doing Rue. Oh, Kian Mansour got a 6 something, but he got like he messed up, and so he yelled AO in competition, and he was
Oh,
using.
for AO, I just memorized Oolong.
Oh, that's a good idea. I just imagine someone yelling AO. I don't know why.
Ayo. Actually, I do that sometimes too, but most of the time it's Oolong. It
I
really
didn't think of that.
depends on what's with it. Do you still use OPOP or do you use M2?
I tried to learn M2, but it was just confusing, and I wasn't good with it.
Oh.
The only good thing I guess with OP is like I guess you can be like I don't know. Sometimes I've messed up, but I can still like continue because I realize what I messed up, and I just add extra stuff to it. I don't know. That's probably the only good thing in my situation. Like I messed something up and I realized it's just these two switch. So then I've done that. Like I think I got one of my official successes. I messed up and I realized that these two would be switched. So then I just did like UVU at the end instead of like trying to do it. But I don't know. You could probably do that at M2 too. But it's just like I wasn't really good with it. It doesn't probably make that much a difference when I'm averaging like 5 minutes, but you know.
So are you confident that you have everything in the solve memorized?
For this?
Yeah, and that you could solve the blind.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I'm trying to remember the corners. Oh yeah, it was GoPro. Then what was it? Oh, GoPro.
Just out of curiosity, do I look like the weirdest person ever when I'm memorizing? Does it look like I'm dancing?
I guess. Oh, I mean, you're like. It kind of looks like you're like making an action or whatever. I saw that.
Yeah, I do some weird.
It's probably good though to like remember something. You know?
It is, but it looks really weird, probably.
I remember what I did in the end of the corners. Now I remembered a GoPro. I don't remember doing I though. Oh yeah, it's I. And then I imagined doing like a rotation of a cube. I remembered Y Z prime soon or something like that to try to like remember like a flipping of corners without trying to like make it just like oh this piece. I don't
know. So are you when you weren't in the room you're in right now, were you looking at a different room to like for more locations for like,
I know that I know where I want my second room and my third room to be, definitely. And I know what the locations.
How many cubes do you think you're going to attempt when I do my 20?
I don't know if I feel like it'd probably be better for me to do 2. I don't know if 3 would be good because there's just so much to remember. I don't know.
2 out of 4.
You'd have 2 out of 4. That's like way too much. That's 80.
No, but like go really safe on just 2 cubes. Go for it. So
and out of 4, like that matters. Like that's good.
Well, no, I mean it's better than DNF.
Well, a 1 out of 4 would still be a DNF. I could be 2 corners off.
Yeah, but if you go so safe on 2 cubes to the point where it's barely under 40 minutes, you're almost guaranteed to get a success.
Yeah, but why make it out of 4 just so it's WCA?
Because you have more time.
Yeah, I know, but just so it's WCA, I mean, it's not like I'm doing it in a comp right now. I don't care if it goes over 20 minutes.
Oh.
I mean, in comp, that's different. I don't know. That could be a method of strategy to get.
Try what you want, but just saying you'll have a lot more memorization capacity with rooms.
Yeah.
Probably twice as much within just a few.
Ooh, okay, I remember this entire cube now.
Okay, now to solve it.
Solve it? I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Nice.
I messed up. I started doing corners first and I realized, but I fixed it.
For a few seconds, I thought you were done a DNF because I thought you were on corners when you were when you were near the end of edges, but it was only because like the edges on top were near the end, so I thought you messed up, but you didn't.
I wasn't sure because I don't know. I for some reason I thought maybe I didn't do N when I undid it, and I was like, and I was at the end. I was like, but there's no point in redoing. So that was my only thing. I wasn't sure. But I don't know. I started to do corners first, but the thing is that when you're doing it backwards, you start from the end, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, because you memoed here, so then you start from the last location. So when you're doing it, so you would start from your 20th room, then go backwards.
Wait, what?
So when you're executing, you would start from your 20th room and go backwards.
No.
What
So for 20 cubes, what I do, I memo first room, second room, review 2, and then do that 4 times, and then review 8, and then do that again with the next 8, and then I do memorize numbers 17, 18, and 19, and then review all of those. And then for the last cube, I do it like a normal 3-blind solve, execute that first, then do 17, 18, 19, then do 1 through 16.
Okay. Wait, so you start at 1 then? After that, you start at 1?
Well, so I memorize all of the cubes, then I execute in this order: 20, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Wait, so if I'm doing 2, if I'm doing 2 or 3, then I should just go 3, 2, 1 or 2, 1, right?
If you're doing 2, do 2, 1, and if you're doing 3, do 3, 1, 2.
3, 1, 2?
Yeah.
Why?
Here's how you should do it: memorize 1 cube, memorize the second cube, review the 2, memorize the third cube, and then execute that first, because you would be able to execute it pretty fast since you just memorized it. and then do 1 and 2. Kind of
Okay.
hard to explain, but it's
So when
just-
you're solving a cube, though, you start from your last location, obviously, right?
well, it's all yeah. Whenever you do multi-blind, it's good to always do the cube you memorized last first.
Okay, so if I'm doing 2, obviously it's just 2, 1.
1, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm probably just gonna do 2, to be honest, though, because I think 3 is just gonna be a little bit too much. But maybe if I do this again and it goes well, then maybe I'll do 3 like tomorrow or something, because it's getting late.
Anyways, yeah. So how about I get started with my attempt, and then you practice the rooms a little, then decide what you're gonna do for your attempt, and you do your attempt.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do like a blind solve in like another room now, and do the same thing.
So, yeah, you do that, and then do your attempt and stuff. So see you in an hour, I guess.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
probably be done before you, but I don't know. I'll probably go safe, like 10
Anyway.
minutes.
Muting my computer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go for my 2 cube attempt. Going for it. See how that turns out. Yes! 2 out of 2. Could have been under 20 minutes, but I was going really safe during execution, making sure everything was exactly right. I was going really slow during execution. Success. First time using rooms.
huge waste of time right there. Sorry, 10 out of 20. Hello?
I got a success.
Was it under 20?
No, I went really safe, but I got 23, but I was trying to make sure I didn't make any mistakes, but luckily, I would have had 2 flipped edges, but I reviewed after, and I realized I mismemoed, and I realized that this edge right here would be flipped, and so would this one, so I just did RU R prime, and then Y prime, flip alg, and then rotate that again.
I really hate myself right now because my memo was going really good, but since I did so many attempts today, during these like first 8 cubes or so, I was just completely lost because my other 8 cube attempts were in the same room, so I was just completely lost of what to do.
Wait, so did you get 4 points?
What? I got 10 out of 20.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised I even didn't DNF, but at least it's finally under an hour, so I guess that's something to be proud of.
What was it?
It was 54 minutes, but that's mostly because I kind of gave up on the first 8 cubes.
Oh, so you didn't even try to do them?
No, I mean, I tried, but then, like, I had edges solved on about half of them. Corners I completely forgot, and then a few I was way off.
I reviewed like each cube multiple times. Like I reviewed after corners, and I reviewed after edges, then I reviewed it, then I reviewed after corners, and I reviewed after edges, and I reviewed it, then I did both.
Cube attempt. I might do 2 attempts tomorrow. I don't know, but I think tomorrow I can get a PB of hour. I just need to have better, stronger memo. I need to make sure.
Wait, so like in like 4 blind / 5 blind, do you do rooms or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Wait, so technically, if as I said that, so if I could do 3 cubes multi-blind, then I could memo a 4x4. Not that I could execute it, but I could memo it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I know I kind of know R2, but it's like M2. Is that like the only option? Is R2?
R2 for wings.
4x4.
Wait, for wings, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's like the only good option for beginners, I guess. You got, wait, what was your time? It was
23 something.
23:32:97.
Yeah, but it's a success.
But did you use rooms for both of them?
Yeah. Oh, did I send you like I said like I did like multi-blind, I mean assault. So I ended up like my second room was my bathroom instead because I was gonna go in my parents' bedroom. My dad was in there and he told me to go, so I just went into the bathroom, which is technically the place the second place I go to after I wake up like in the morning to take a shower. So I just thought that was a good idea. Maybe, I mean, not necessarily a good idea. That was a good second option because that flows well from my room to the bathroom. So, I literally like stood in the shower to do like my third location, and then like I was doing it good. And oh, in my memo though, I imagine this person like a miniature person bowing inside of the sink, and then they fell down the drain, and then they came up and just said, "Just kidding," like because they. So I was like, I gasped because they fell down the drain, and then they came back up and just said, "Just kidding." And then my next letter was B, so I just imagined a bee stinging me.
So tomorrow, I definitely want to do another attempt. This was like a huge success and a huge fail at the same time.
Oh, because it's 54 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you can do 20 in 54 minutes, then couldn't you do more like 22 in 1 hour if that was that way, at least?
Well, no, because most of the cubes, well, I mean, not most of the cubes, but like a few cubes I didn't even try executing, and I think that.
You didn't try at all?
A few of them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
If I fully tried for all of them, I think it might be like just under an hour.
Oh.
But also, doing so many attempts earlier just made me completely lost.
Yeah. Wait, so you already did more than 12 cubes before you moved to Florida, like multi-blind?
What?
You already did at least 12 cubes multi-blind before you moved to Florida? Or did you just have 12 rooms?
Yeah, I think I went up to. Yeah, I did 12 rooms before I moved to Florida. I think my best before I moved to Florida was something out of 13. It was like 12 out of 13 or 11 out of 13.
Oh wait, so then what did you do for your last one? Did you just do a regular 3-blind then?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah, that's what I always do. My last cube is a.
Oh, so you don't do a 20th room right now?
Actually, I have 21 rooms because I've attempted 22 before.
Okay. Oh, so you can have that. Okay.
Okay, I'm ending the stream now. That was a very long stream.